We would like to begin by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land on which we meet today and pay our respects to the elders past, present and emerging. G'day, I'm Shell. Fuck.
Kia ora, I'm Lou.
No, we're going to do it all over again. It's because I'm flustered. Because it's
know.
Paris Jefferson.
I know. Okay, come on, do it again.
G'day, I'm Shell.
Kia ora, I'm Lou.
And welcome to Xena Warrior Nutballs.
And who really cares who we are? Because today we're talking to Paris Jefferson.
That's right.
Athena.
No one gives a shit about us right now. We have Athena.
Be still my beating heart.
She is amazing. So she's sort of Australian. She was born in England, raised in Australia. I'm taking her. Yes, one for me. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
Oi, oi, oi.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, welcome to the whānau, Paris.
We couldn't believe it when we got this interview, right, Lou? When it actually came through with the email, we're like, what?
No.
Our favourite, one of our favourites, like that jointly that we agree on this one, that Athena is up there.
Yes.
She is.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
So she's an incredible actor. She's been in TV, film, on the stage. She's worked in the UK, USA, Canada, Ireland, Australia, France, and of course, what we're here to talk about today, her work in Aotearoa, New Zealand.
Yeah, man. She was in When Hope Calls, The Jane Mysteries.
She's also in Sunset Contract and The Counselor. The Counselor's with Brad Pitt, Michael Fassbender, and it was directed by Ridley Scott.
Wow.
And look, okay, I'm going to quickly we've got to talk about. And she was in an episode of Agatha Christie's Poirot with the unparalleled Poirot, David Suchet, in the episode Hickory Dickory Dock.
And she was in Sherlock Holmes TV series.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and she was also in the Ice House video clips. Remember the band Ice House?
Yeah, man, Australian legends.
They had like Electric Blue. And and what was the other big hit? Crazy. You gotta be crazy, baby.
To want a god like Athena. She was in both of those videos and she is so adorable. Go watch them.
Like, I've totally watched that as a kid.
And she, of course, is like an incredible theatre actress. She's been the title role in Anna Karenina and Constance Middleton in The Constant Wife.
Mate, that's a tongue twister.
Baby.
Yeah, she is an incredible theatre actor.
And we've got to mention, well, she actually talks about it in the interview, but Paris's first ever screenplay, Looking for Descartes, was selected for the Writers' Lab.
Yes.
A prestigious program supported by none other than Meryl Streep.
Oh.
She's just such a gift to the stage in both her acting and writing.
I actually asked her to do Shakespeare at the con, and she like whipped out like a monologue.
Oh.
So if you're at last year's con, that was me, guys.
Okay, let's get into Athena, because I think that this stage presence, like this unwavering dignity, this grace, this energy of Athena, that obviously it just innately exudes from Paris. Like when we were in that room talking to her, you're like, is there a little bit of Athena in there? Like,
There was Athena in the room.
And there was Athena in the room. And like, as an audience member, I just have to say, like, she was a character that just comes in, she glides in, and you almost have like a sigh of relief because you just feel so safe with her. She's just so highly skilled and talented. She makes every scene all killer, no filler.
Oh, totally. She just commands the screen.
Yeah, she does.
Okay, so who is Athena? Let's do it. Well, she wants to kill baby Eve.
Maybe one of my favourite introductions to any character ever is that she's just hell-bent on killing Xena's child.
But she has to. She has to save the gods. It's duty, you know?
She does. And, you know, I do feel like I could fix her. So that's okay.
You reckon you could fix her? Bitch, she doesn't need fixing. She's fixed.
But she's fixed. So she's in 3 episodes of Xena Warrior Princess, all in season 5.
Only 3. Isn't that crazy?
Isn't it nuts?
She's only in 3. That's insane.
It genuinely is, because it's the presence. It's like, you know, You feel like she should have been there the entire time.
I wish she was.
Season 5, she's in, and my favorite episode of all time. We get to spend so much time in this episode with her. I'm so thrilled.
Yeah.
Amphipolis Under Siege, Season 5, Episode 14.
So cool.
It's so good.
Cool. Looking Death in the Eye. That was episode 19, season 5.
And Motherhood, the season finale of Season 5, the enormous episode 22.
Great episodes. Every Athena episode's brilliant. It's just like stellar Xena.
Top-notch Xena. And again, like, just a reminder for everyone, right? Season 5, that's when Lucy Lawless and Rob are expecting their first child together.
Yeah.
And it throws a real spanner in the works, right? They're like, how we're on the ropes again. How are we gonna like make this all make sense? And so one of the big things they do is they write in Lucy's pregnancy into Xena, and then they've got to manage that and deal with that. And they do that by they bring in the twilight of the gods.
So Athena is a Greek mythology goddess. She's the eldest child of Zeus.
Yeah.
She's she rules over Athens.
I can't even imagine what it was like to embody a character like Athena, right? She's so nuanced. There's so many different faces of Athena. Just for example, she is the first to go into battle alongside Zeus against the giants.
Yeah.
In the mythology. Like, she's an incredibly interesting female historical like character. I love how they portray her in Xena because she has that depth and that complexity too. In the ancient myths, right, depending on how you cut it with Medusa's storyline, is Athena the great hero or the great kind of villain? And you kind of see that again with her interactions with Xena. It's very, like, she's so interesting.
Interesting shit.
So there's an incredibly powerful line that Paris delivers when she's Athena in Amphipolis Under Siege, which to me just sums up the complexity that is Athena. And she just delivers it so devastatingly well. It's when she's talking with Xena in Cyrene's tavern midst the war, and she's invisible to everyone and everyone's dying around them.
Oh, yeah, I know which one you mean. Yeah, it's, you think love will win this battle? I've poisoned your water supply. What will you give them when they are dying of thirst? Love? Was that a good accent?
That was good, man.
What do you reckon? Our American listeners, let me know how it went. Yeah, that's such a good scene.
Yes, devastating. I love that line so much. We just see Athena go from, like, she switches those gears right in front of our eyes. She's the goddess of wisdom in one moment, straight into the goddess of warfare. Like, she's just, whoa! And it's kind of the first time we see Xena really on the true back foot with another character. It's so good.
Paris Jefferson's incredible.
She is.
She's so great.
She is.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, and we have to briefly touch on her costume, right? That, like...
by the gods, what a badass, kick-ass, hardcore cosy.
Yeah, 100%. She's like giving ancient Greek goddess, early 2000s, but yet from the future. I love it. Jane Holland nailed the brief. She knew her audience and she designed to deliver, and Paris wore it like an angel.
Yeah. Yes, Jane Holland, who designed for series 5 and 6.
We get to talk a lot about the canon relationship between Athena and Ilainus, which is so exciting. But I have no doubt when those two beautiful women came on set in their costumes and we're looking at each other, knowing the lines they're about to deliver, there was a moment where they looked at each other and were like, we're about to ruin a bunch of lesbians' lives all around the world, aren't we? This is excellent.
And they have such beautiful chemistry.
Oh, don't they? Like, genuinely, don't they? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, look, no, their energy, and just like when I just... when Athena like crashes out completely when Ilainus dies, it just kills me. Like, Athena just has so many awesome, excellent, really maybe subtexty but also just overtly gay lines. She's fucking killer. She's so cool.
Yeah. Okay, because pretty open gay, wasn't it? It was very openly gay.
It was canon. It's text. You can't deny it.
Yeah.
So many cool lines and stuff. You know, like when Ilainus says that to Ares that Athena doesn't need anyone's help, and Ares responds, or no man's, apparently.
Yes.
It's just like the knowing looks between these characters, the overt like, queerness that's going on.
Yes.
When we first meet Athena, she strokes Ilainus's cheek affectionately and heals her. And she's like, one of those toll road men better not have laid a weapon on you. She's just so excellent. I love her.
So sexy, man. Yes.
God.
Okay.
Oh, I think there was also some bizarre energy going on in there, Shell. I don't know if you noticed, where I think we both kind of descended into some sort of like hypnotic state where we were almost mesmerized by her and we were like twinning our responses at times. So I'm sorry, audience, if you can hear that. We're both like, always at the same time.
Because we totally lost our shit.
We lost our shit.
Yeah, Lou texted me like the next morning and said, did that happen? It feels so surreal. It's like we went to Mount Olympus.
100%. I totally could not speak. Like, my social skills were completely munted and my voice is all shaky. I listened to this once through and I just feel humiliated by it. So I'm sorry, Paris Jefferson.
Okay. We were fucking freaking out. You just can't keep it together. I think that just means we need to just get straight into this interview or gaily forward. Nutballs. Stepping up the gates of Mount Olympus comes the impressive goddess of wisdom, warfare, and don't forget weaving. Her portrayal of Athena was commanding, epic, and it left a huge lasting impression on us Xenites and leaving us wanting more. Why did they kill her off? No. Please, nutballs, welcome by the gods. It's Paris Jefferson. G'day and welcome.
G'day, right back to you. Thanks for having me.
Kia ora, Paris.
We should mention, like, we've got like Xena Gabrielle,
Yes.
and then it's like Athena. Like, it's like you're seriously up there for us. But
Yes.
I think for Lou, it's like Athena and then
Xena Gabrielle, if I'm honest. Yes.
Oh, I'm very touched. Thank you.
So she's
It's so nice to
fangirling.
hear, and that's why I like doing the conventions, because normally when you film something, honestly, the only person that says, well done, love, was my mum. You know, because you're not talking to anyone who's actually
That's
seen
amazing.
it. So when you go into these bubbles of Xena conventions, they're just so much fun.
Oh,
Because you're saying, did you think that or did you do that? You know, it's
it's huge. Athena's huge. She's such a huge favourite. Just brilliant.
cute. She was really, 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 really fun to play. I remember when I was doing the auditioning, I was doing a play about the Greek gods in Los Angeles.
I didn't know that.
So it was a 2-part play over 2 nights, 3 hours each night.
Wow.
It was
Bloody
6
hell.
hours in total.
Holy.
We were talking about the Greek gods
Yeah, how
all
weird.
the time. So they were really familiar to me.
Yep.
So when I went into the audition, there was they often do that. They'll sort of just group everyone in together. So you're seeing who's going up for the part. And there were about 7 or 8 other women in there, and they're all sort of tall and statuesque and Amazonian, and I'm like 5'4". And the girl next to me said, aren't they all so beautiful?
Oh.
And I remember thinking, she didn't include me in that statement. No. Anyway, I just tried to reassure her and said, you're going to do really well, blah, 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 blah. And everyone was practicing sword fighting. And I just remember it was a quote it was either someone like Richard Burton from years and years ago. And they said, if you hold all the power, you never display the power.
I love that.
And I thought, I'm not going to do any of the sword fighting. I'm just going to say the words and do what I think. And I think doing play was really helping me. And anyway, I remember I even started the audition in profile. I remember this so well.
Wow.
And the camera was in front of me and there were about 8 producers around me. And I started the audition in profile. Then I slowly turned to the camera. And as I turned to the camera, I could see out of my peripheral vision people looking at each other.
Shit.
And I thought, oh, okay, I think I'm doing something right here. Anyway, I just was in a zone. I just remember being in a zone. And sometimes when you're in an audition zone, it doesn't happen that often.
Yeah.
Everything else falls away and you don't sort of see your surroundings. And it was 6:30 that night. I got a phone call to say I got it.
Shut up.
Straight away.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Wow. So you auditioned in LA.
I auditioned in LA. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So were you like hanging out in LA doing
I was
working
living in LA. I had done a mini series with the lead from Will and Grace, Eric McCormack.
Of course. Yeah.
It was received so well, this mini series. I thought, well, this is the right time to go to LA. When is there going to be a better time to go than when I'm hot for about, I remember Eric saying to me, you'll be hot for about 3 weeks and everyone will forget it. So I thought, okay, I better be there when it comes out. And it did really well. And I got an agent and then I started auditioning. Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
I guess, like, what was it like for you coming to New Zealand and doing this show?
Oh, it was like a heavenly experience. It really was.
Yeah.
First of all, it's a beautiful, beautiful country, like shockingly beautiful. And the people on the set, from the top to whoever, were so nice. Everyone was really, really nice on that set. And that always comes from the top. And that's the Precedent Lucy set.
Yeah. Wow.
It was a really lovely set to work on. And it could have been something else.
Yeah.
Could have been something else. All those people walking around in fairly gimpy outfits.
That's right.
True.
Yeah, and it could have been a lot of ego.
It was never, ever, ever like that. It was always calm and kind and lovely.
That's amazing.
And I remember that really, really well. And I remember also thinking, how great is this? You know, I'm like one of the more petite members of the cast, but I can sort of kill anybody with my eyes.
You badass as. And that outfit and everything. Oh, so
and
cool.
the outfits, the way they designed the outfits, they look like they'll be heavy. They look like they'll be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
They were like wearing a little headband. You didn't even know they were on you.
Really?
They were so comfortable and so easy to move in. And they made every single costume by hand for everyone individually.
Yeah.
Separately, obviously. So it was a lovely experience on so many different levels.
That's hats off to Jane Holland. Yeah.
Jane Holland, the designer. Yeah.
That's
beautiful.
incredible. Yeah. That's some really cool techie stuff to make that gold metallic situation look. It looks so intense and uncomfortable, but for you to say,
not at all.
Wow.
The helmet was light. Everything was light. Everything was
very cool.
You put it on and you didn't even realize you were wearing it. Just forgot about it.
A little side note, Renee O'Connor owns that helmet.
I understood she had the whole outfit.
Does she? I didn't know that. Wow.
That's what she told me last time. Now I don't know whether she has it, but she had the whole outfit.
That's cool.
I don't even know where it went.
It's probably in her theatre, her theatre thing.
Yeah. I mean,
that's
they
pretty cool.
hang on to costumes because they sometimes think, well, we might need it, we might bring the character back, and I can understand that production would hang on to it. Well, by the time I got there, I remember the producers saying to me, we would have kept her alive longer because he was really enamored of the character. But he said, we've gotten to the point in the storyline where this part of the storyline has to end.
Oh,
right.
So devastating. I think it's one of the biggest mistakes in Xena is getting rid of Athena. Like,
yes
seriously.
No, except, thank you, but maybe because it was such a short and intense arc, maybe that left a bigger impression.
Maybe.
No, Athena was cool. From the beginning you're on that screen. I'm just going to fangirl.
I know, yeah.
26 years later.
Yeah.
It's really a credit to the show that it leaves such an amazing impact. And when I go to conventions, now there are fans as young as 8.
Wow.
And as old as 8. Or even older.
Yep.
You don't find many shows that can hit that range, can you? That's pretty impressive. That's really
not
cool.
25 years later.
No, goodness no.
Yeah, it's something to be proud of.
It's amazing.
Yeah. I'm so interested, Paris. Like, in this representation of Athena is really cool. I think one of the reasons why she grips us so much is that she's both a villain and you actually feel sympathetic towards her. I'm really wondering, Paris, were you given like a description of how they wanted you to portray her?
When you get cast in something, they're casting you because they like what you do.
Yeah.
They're casting you because they think you're right for the part. So I didn't get a ton of notes. I mean, obviously, if there was something I was doing on the day that the director thought something or other, then they may have said something, but they liked what I did. And that's how people get cast.
Yeah.
Because you have something about you. You could be anyone. Anyone that's gotten cast in something is because the people have felt that they've been the best person for that part on the day.
Did you, I am actually interested to know, did you know that you were coming in to kind of round out the season? You were coming in to be the
No.
big bad, the antagonist.
No.
You didn't know that?
Oh,
No,
wow.
I didn't know that. No, I didn't know. I only saw the episodes I was in. I only read the episodes I was in. And I
Wow.
never thought of her as a villain.
Oh, wow.
I never thought of her as a villain. I thought of her as somebody who, you know, from her point of view,
Yeah.
she was protecting
That's
herself,
right. Yeah.
the ones
was.
around her, and her clan, if you like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think on some level, she probably felt. I remember the scene when she's saying, you know, I've done all this for you and you betray me. She probably did feel a bit betrayed. And obviously she loved Ilainus as well. All of those things add to a complication. But I never saw her as a bad guy. I just saw her as somebody who had to do what she had to do.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, she had to step up into her dad's role and protect Olympus.
And her rules of engagement or her manner of living in the world is her manner living in her world. She's not living in somebody else's moral world. She's living in her world.
Absolutely.
And they're the rules that, you know, she goes by. And I think from Athena's point of view, I think she was more than fair.
Yeah.
From her point of view. Obviously, wouldn't be everyone's point of view.
No, definitely. What a great character.
Totally.
She was so much to play. And you step into this world and there are hundreds of people who are supporting artists and horses and sets, and it's all there.
Yeah.
So you're immersed in this world from the get-go. So it's not hard to be a part of it. And like I say, I was doing a play.
Yeah.
We were talking about the Greek gods over 2 nights, and I think that just sort of lent a familiarity to me in that world.
Wow.
Yeah.
May I ask then, while we're on this track, before we get into Amphipolis Under Siege, I'm so interested, before taking this role, were you aware that you were going to go into this character, Athena, that actually had a canon girlfriend, like a queer relationship in 2000, in the late 90s?
You know, I didn't think about it. I mean, it was like, that's just the way it is. I didn't think anything of it.
That's
amazing.
so cool. Were you aware of the subtext in general that's like was around the show, like Xena and Gabrielle, not even your own character coming in?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think when you live in the world of the arts, it inhabits its own bubble in a way. So there may be the rest of the world operating in a certain way, but when you're in the arts, you're familiar with all kinds of people in all kinds of situations, and as long as no one's hurting each other, it's all fine.
Yeah.
I mean, really what the bottom line is in the arts is talent.
Yeah.
You know, if somebody's gifted, it doesn't mean you excuse everything. I'm not suggesting that, but I'm just saying we're not judging anyone. No one's getting judged. And I think maybe if I've never done any acting before and I stepped into that role, maybe it would strike me as unusual, but I didn't think anything of it.
Yeah, cool.
That's amazing, man. That's so cool to hear.
Yeah, I remember when you were dancing at the con, I said to you afterwards, it's so cool that you just like hammed up the gayness for all us like Xenites. You're like, yeah, I'm from theatre. Like it doesn't mean anything. We just do, I always dance with my girlfriends and my boyfriends or everybody, it's like.
Yeah.
But to the Xenites, we were just going, oh my God, there's a relationship happening on stage. It's amazing. It's so nostalgic. But and you just hammed it up and it was just wonderful. And it's just, thank you. It was beautiful.
God, it was just a pleasure. It's just so lovely when you go to the conventions because they're their own world as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And suddenly everyone is included in this world and everyone can be who they are. I just think I've always thought that was a fantastic thing about the conventions.
Yeah, it's the community.
Yeah, it's the community. Yeah. Not feeling other.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Belonging.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Paris, are you ready for some really intense, focused episode questions?
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Let's do this. You first appear as Athena in my personal favourite episode of the entire franchise, Season 5, Episode 14, Amphipolis Under Siege. So your character, Athena, she's sieging Xena's hometown in the hopes to kill her child, Eve.
Yeah.
What are your memories of being on set for this episode?
Having a blast with Kevin
Yeah.
was really, because I had quite a few scenes with him.
Yeah.
You did, yeah.
He was He was so much fun.
Oh,
We had a
wow.
kind of rapport as those characters in front of the camera, which sometimes just happens.
Yeah.
I just remember what a blast it was to work with.
Great connection.
Yeah.
The looks you throw him are great.
Lovely, lovely guy. And I mean, you know, he was 6'3" and huge, and it was just lovely to play a character that in no way was intimidated by that.
Yeah.
I was shorter than more or less, but you know,
Wow.
so that was a really lovely memory working with him. I think when you're an actor and you've done a lot of different roles, you kind of have an expectation of stepping into a different world. What struck me when I got to New Zealand was I hadn't realized how different the Kiwis were to Australians.
Oh,
interesting.
tell me more.
Quite different. Well, I think the Kiwis are quieter in their manner.
Yeah.
Sort of something quite intriguing about them. And I find a similarity between Canadians and New Zealanders.
Yeah.
And a lot of Scottish came to Canada and a lot of Scottish went to New Zealand.
Is that
They
right?
did.
And a lot of Irish went to Australia.
Oh, that explains a
Of
lot.
Irish went to the US.
Of course.
That's so
How
interesting.
interesting.
I mean, I'm not saying we're all the same nations, but there's something
Sure.
more between Canada and New Zealand
Yep.
and Australia and the US, I think. And
Yes.
it could be, it's just something I've been dwelling on. I just wonder if it's not that. It could be part of that. And then a million different reasons why.
For sure.
So when I first got there, I was just struck by how lovely the Kiwis were, how beautiful the country is. Shocking beautiful that you can go. I don't even know what the distance is to drive. I feel like it's 1 or 2 hours or something from the west to the east coast.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it is, but you go from this black, volcanic, going to kill you sea
Yeah.
to
Bethels.
Coromandel Coast,
Yeah.
which was some of the loveliest water I'd ever swum in. And I went with
Yeah.
Ted, actually,
No way.
on a little road trip. I did. Ted and I jaunted off together on a little road trip.
That's so
And,
awesome.
I remember I did all the driving.
Well, it's obviously on the other side of the road, right? Ted would have been freaking out.
Yeah, he was okay. I think he wasn't fabulous on small roads. I think he wasn't quite familiar as I would have been because I got my
Yep.
driver's
Yes.
license in London, where it's
Oh,
like getting
wow.
a driver's license in Dodgem cars.
Yeah, for sure. The roads are like
So-
pavements.
Yeah.
Like,
And I'd also driven a ton in LA by this stage as well. So we jaunted off to Coromandel Coast. I've got all the photographs still. I should probably post some of them.
yes, please.
Should.
Well, I was one of the few people at the time. I always took a ton of photographs on every set I ever worked on. So I've got a
please.
ton of photographs
Oh my God.
of Kevin and I, of Ted and I, of Lucy, of Renee.
Stop.
Wow.
Paris.
Yeah.
As
I've got
Athena?
quite a few.
Are you like in your Athena garb and
Yeah, but don't forget, I was taking them, so I'm not in a lot of them.
yeah, right. But still,
I was taking them with a
from your
camera.
point of
camera.
view, that's
Yeah, I was one of the few people doing that at the time. So everything I've ever worked on, just about, I've got photographs from. Yeah,
oh, that's amazing.
I've got a photograph of the back of Zoe and Lucy,
No.
and you can't tell who's who.
I love that.
And I will just put a shout out to the phenomenal stunt team.
Yeah.
The girl that was my stunt double and the whole stunt team, they made us look really good, by the by.
Wow. Did you work with Zoe Bell?
Yes. Zoe stood in for the scene when Lucy I think she brings in, is it her daughter? I can't
Yeah.
remember. Drops her to the
Eve.
ground.
Yeah,
Well,
this is your death.
Shot all of that. They'd shot all of Lucy's stuff, so they had to do mine with a second unit.
Oh.
Right.
That's Zoe. The back of all those shots, that's
Oh,
Zoe.
Zoe.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just remember thinking she was fantastic.
Yeah, she is.
She's a
Really?
great gal.
Yeah.
Really great gal. I think it was just a couple of days, over a couple of days we did that. So yeah, that is Zoe at the
Cool.
back of that
No
scene.
way. I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Very
That's
No,
so cool.
no, right?
Oh,
All the stunt girls were so humble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
very cool. Paris, I've got to ask you while we're here in Amphipolis Under Siege, a very important question, right? Athena is she has a canon queer relationship with Ilainus, what would you call her? Her head of her archers. Her head of her.
Yeah. She's like the general.
That's it. There we go. She's played by the formidable Merceda Vander.
Yeah.
And this relationship's kind of immortalized between a back and forth between Athena and Ares, yourself and Kevin Smith, where Athena asks to him kind of snarkily, are you worried about your girlfriend? And Ares hits back, no, are you worried about yours?
Yeah.
You cannot imagine how that affected the lesbians in the world
Right.
over that were watching this, how incredible that was. And I was
Yes.
just wondering, like, were you aware of that framing of that relationship?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was apparent to me that Athena loved Ilainus from the get-go. That was very obvious.
Amazing.
Yeah.
My teenage gay self is just going stupid right now.
Well, and again, Musetta and I really worked well together.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Another, just a perfect bit of casting. And she was lovely to work with. She was so switched on and humble with it.
Wow, really
And
cool.
I guess I made choices on the day that maybe were different. I remember when Ilainus dies, when she's dying in Athena's arms, I remember that would have just totally broken Athena because she loved her so much.
Oh my God. Yeah, absolutely.
Such a good scene.
It's a really tragic, sad scene, but it is so good because
It's a beautiful
just,
scene.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the connection shows on screen. You can tell you guys worked well together.
You really can.
Yeah.
And I don't think I went in thinking I would play Athena to a kind of a style, if you like, a style that had already preceded me in the other series. I just went in playing Athena with really what I thought was her truth, and that was that.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's really, really cool. I've seen one of the scripts, but it was one of an earlier script, and so of Amphipolis Under Siege, and it didn't have a huge amount of scripted intimacy between the characters, Athena and Ilainus. And so I was wondering whether the connection that we see on the screen, because there are these really beautiful, subtle moments where the choices of looks and delivery and tone, they're all they're giving love. They're giving a really deep connection between these two characters. And I was wondering whether if I showed you something and whether you remember whether it's kind of you or Mark Beasley kind of thing or something else.
Mark Beasley was great to work with. He was a lovely
He's
director.
a Kiwi, hey?
Yeah, great guy.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, that's good.
You might be a little bit quiet, so you might need to just listen. But can you see my screen? Can you see yourself?
Would make.
Yeah.
Could be a diversion. I considered that. But Gabrielle's leading the attack. Xena would never risk her second in command on a suicidal feint.
If Xena commands half the loyalty you do, my goddess, Gabrielle would surely lay down her life to ensure Xena's escape.
I don't doubt Gabrielle's willingness to die. Only Xena's willingness to lose her. But what if Xena has no intention of losing her? Remember, Ilainus.
That little moment there where
Great commander always looks beyond what
Athena
their
kind of
opponent is
looks to
doing.
Ilainus when it feels like she's talking about them rather than about Xena and Gabrielle, if that makes sense.
Well, I think she's wondering why would Xena do that? Is she
Yes.
as close as Athena is to Ilainus in that
Yeah.
look?
Exactly. And so do you remember, is that a choice that you made as an actor to put that in there?
As opposed to...
As opposed to direction from the script or
Oh, no, I don't remember the direction that she looks to her. You don't usually get that kind of level of direction in a script.
Yeah.
They don't want to direct actors.
Yeah.
And don't forget, I'm not deciding which take is used.
True.
Yeah.
The editor is deciding which take to use. I might not have done that in every take. I might have given her the look somewhere else. I don't know. You don't know. So I might do 4, 5, 6 takes.
Yeah.
And the editor is the storyteller.
That's
Is
amazing.
also telling part of that of what they want that to look like.
Yeah, that's right.
That's so
Yeah.
true.
And so the director is directing all this footage, but it's the editor that creates the moments, stories. And that
How
could have easily
interesting.
been cut out. They may have decided we don't want to intimate that relationship. We won't include it.
Yeah.
We'll cut away to Ilainus.
Yeah, right.
That is so
The
fascinating.
decision this decision in a story and the looks and everything, obviously there's a subliminal message going on that I would have been aware of in the playing of it. But it's not my choice what ends up on screen. It's the editor.
That's true.
Yeah.
So we have a raging homosexual as an editor.
I hope so. Anyway.
I think so. Going, put that in there. Yeah.
And it's touching that the amount of people that say to me the positive effect, the positive representation that the show had. And I don't know, maybe people knew something on the set that they didn't discuss with me. Maybe it was, I don't know. Did you feel that the relationship between Xena and Renee, or Lucy and Renee, did you feel it was there from the get-go, or did you feel it was something that was developed watching all the series?
As a teenager watching it like each week coming out.
Yeah.
And waiting, like, and I feel like it developed. I feel like it started.
I think that's what happened. I think that they realized that this was having a really good, positive effect for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And it happened organically, which is the way a relationship would happen anyway, right?
That's right. Yeah.
So that was a nice way for it to happen like that. It didn't start out, that it was organic.
Yeah. I remember it was around sort of like maybe second or third series, we started to really want it more, going, oh, did that just happen? And then by, series 5 and you've got Athena and you're going, oh, this is just so out now. We're so seen. Like it was.
They understand the audience. And
so life-changing for us, like gay kids. It really was. Yeah. Oh. It was amazing.
Yeah. I do have to say, watching it though, because I watch it more recently, I'm like digital age, I do have to say, watching it with like a modern lens and watching it from start, like there's stuff in Sins of the Past, the very first episode of the first season, that I'm like, oh, is this intentional, or is this like just I can see where the momentum build really quickly, like for the queer community behind it, because but like Rob Tappert did say, he's like he intentionally put stuff in the first season, like knowing that it would generate. Yeah, he did intentionally do it. Like he wasn't sure how that would affect the fandom, but he did intentionally do some stuff because he was really progressive. He wanted to push down barriers for the community. Yeah.
And I think maybe it was like, as a teenager, like dealing with my sexuality as well and watching the show and accepting myself. And Lou, you came in like totally out and, out and proud.
In a different world.
Yeah, a different world, and seeing it. And we just we never had it on TV. Like we just...
Yeah,
come a long way.
Yeah, come a long way for sure.
Well, look, I don't know whether I want to bother you about any more questions in Fabulous Under Siege, or should we move on? I feel like I'm wasting enough of your time. No, sorry.
Ask me anything you like.
Oh, please, girl. Okay, are you sure?
God, ask me anything.
Okay, can I ask something really just silly then?
Just ask me, it's fine.
I'm like, look, Paris, can I ask you to get into like the Athena plotty plot brain for Amphipolis Under Siege? And I've always wondered, from your perspective as the person who played Athena, if Xena had not killed Ilainus and maybe instead just like tied her up and ransomed her back to you with under the proviso that Athena had to leave her alone and never kill her baby, or she'd kill Ilainus, would Athena ever taken a deal like that? Or was it like, no, the baby had to die no matter what?
She would have gotten Ilainus back. That's what would have happened.
Wow, so she would have... So we could have avoided the whole...
She would have gotten Ilainus back and wanted to continue with her plan.
Damn it.
That's what she would have done.
Yeah, okay.
Bloody hell.
If there's a window open to save Ilainus, she would have done it.
Yeah.
She would have still wanted to do what she was going to do.
That's so hot.
I know. It's just so cool to see that level of devotion on the screen. Oh, God.
I have to take my jacket off, guys. Oh, gosh, that's just too much. Too much for my gay self. I'm done.
I'm so glad that I've got that answer, though, because it really does. Xena's sometimes a complete dingbat, though, right? Why did she kill her? What a waste.
Ruined the series.
Well, screenwriters have to write stuff.
Yeah.
Push people into doing things that they,
And it was bloody good TV. It really was.
It was bloody good TV, wasn't it?
It was,
yeah. Really cool.
Yeah, it was really heartbreaking when she died.
Yeah, it sucked.
And Musetta played it so beautifully.
They cast her excellently. Yeah.
I
Brilliant.
agree.
Yeah.
Okay, I will leave Amphipolis Under Siege, but we may come back to it if we have time.
No, moving on. So your next appearance is in Looking Death in the Eye. Oh, great episode. Season 5, episode 19. This was directed by Kiwi director, legend, Garth Maxwell. Do you have any memories of working with him?
Lovely guy. Yeah. I remember working with him as being a seamless experience. Because how long had Garth been on there by the time I worked with him?
He'd been there from season 2.
Yeah. So I was working with people that really knew this world.
Yeah.
And knew it very well indeed. So I remember just always feeling supported and it being a really nice back and forth experience, because it's not always like that with the director. You know, it's not always sort of an easy thing of give and take and discussing. And I remember that really well with Garth. It was easy to discuss ideas with them about dialogue and moments and have my ideas, you know, sort of encouraged. That doesn't always happen either.
No.
Yeah. Wow. So it was like collaborative.
Yeah, what a collaborative safe space. That's
It
cool.
was exactly that. Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
May I ask you one specific question about Looking Death in the Eye?
Yeah.
So this episode is kind of this next time we see Athena after Ilainus has died. And Athena, we first see her come in and she's fighting, having a sword fight with Xena, who has a baby on her back.
Yeah.
And Gabrielle. And Athena has another kind of energy to her. She feels almost a little bit unhinged.
Yeah.
Like she feels like she's a bit untethered. She's got nothing to lose now.
Yeah.
Was that kind of, I guess, like, was that intentional from you?
Oh, I think by that stage she was just beyond furious.
Yeah.
I mean, don't forget she's a god.
Yeah.
And her right-hand person, that has been taken away from her.
Yep.
And her
I mean, it's pretty remarkable that anyone would be able to cross a god, let alone it be Athena.
Indeed. Absolutely. That's so true.
Your final appearance in season 5 finale, episode 22, Motherhood, an absolute epic scale episode. What are your memories of this episode?
I just remember it's pretty unfortunate that her brother, that's what happened. Didn't Ares betray her?
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right.
Yeah, and then there's an amazing scene where he comes in and you just throw that look where you just go, you're so disappointed in him. It's actually my favourite look Athena does. You're sitting on the throne like, it's almost like, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, no words are needed. Yeah. She needs no words.
Yeah.
Excellent. Brilliant. I'm interested with the fight scene, actually. So your fight scenes, were they against Zoe Bell?
Oh, on that day in the temple?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Zoe.
Wow.
Wow.
Hope I'm not giving away secrets, but yeah, that was Zoe.
No, give away secret. That would have been wow. And so what was that like? Sort of, so you obviously had to learn the choreo before you went out there.
Yeah, you learn the choreography, the stunt people take you through everything.
Yeah.
One of the things that they said, it was really interesting doing the stunts with a sword or fighting with a sword. They said, you're going to feel like you want to lurch forward and pull face.
Yeah.
But it looks really stupid on camera, so don't do that.
Wow.
Make sure you sit back and don't lean forward and don't scrunch up your face, which I do a little bit of in the very first time you see me fighting. I think I hadn't quite settled into that. But also, to begin with, I was getting over I remember getting over a really serious bout of bronchitis.
Oh, wow.
You poor thing.
And when I was doing that first big battle scene in the first episode I was in,
yeah, Amphipolis on the scene,
I would run out of breath every 10 seconds or something.
Wow.
Shoot.
And then I think by the time we got to the set, I was okay. But it does take a while to get used to how to not run on. Like there are ways that you must run, like keeping your hands to your side like this and fighting in a very particular way. So that's what I remember. By the time that I was fighting with Zoe, I'd seen Zoe on set tons and tons of times.
Oh, cool.
So I chatted with her. I was familiar with her. We were friends.
Yeah.
We were friends in LA for a bit when I was there as well. And then, I moved back to the UK and it's hard to keep in contact with everybody.
Of course.
Yeah.
But I just remember making sure she was properly looked after on the day as well.
That's really cool.
Such awesome scenes.
It is.
Fighting Xena. Yeah.
It is. Is it very intimidating going into that sort of like action-y show?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
She's Aussie.
No, because I trained as a dancer since I was about 5 or 6.
Ah.
So everything is kind of a choreography to me.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty comfortable with learn movement and understanding how that movement works. So no, I think it might have been. I think having that dance training in the back of my mind is always like a huge thing that I sort of just take for granted.
Yeah, we've heard some people say that with stunts as well, saying, you know, oh, I come from a dance background, so it was a lot easier coming into doing fight choreography, and
Well, you think of every movement, every blocking, everything on a set to me is a choreography.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter if I'm fighting or not.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Oh, that explains a lot in the movement of Athena too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fluid vibe. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Yeah, your portrayal of Athena, can I ask a little bit about it? She, you were describing in your audition when they were filming you, how you kind of came in your profile and then you went to your face. She does have this like, I mean, she's obviously a god, she's ethereal, but she has this almost like at times like alien unblinking feel to her. But then she has these people that she will be a bit softer with, like Ares, she becomes a little bit more human, and Ilainus, she becomes a bit more human, and you see it kind of slip away. Was that very conscious for you, like holding that like very like stillness almost?
I think so. I think also when you come from a dance background, things feel intuitively right. So it's not like I do remember thinking in the audition when I started in profile and I slowly turned to the camera, I remember thinking of that quote by the actor whose name I wish I could remember, that you kind of draw people in if you have that much power.
Yeah.
And so I think that thought was always in the back of my mind with Athena.
Wow.
Yeah.
You don't have to show stuff.
Yeah. Wow.
And also with her, for sure, less was more. The less I did, the more interesting, the more calculated she was.
That's right.
And, also when you're doing a scene, and part of you wants to, you're not thinking about how you're delivering it every time. If you're really in it and you're working with the other actor, things happen that you don't plan for, and that's what you want. You want that space in between.
Yep.
Yeah.
Predictability of a scene. And that would happen with Kevin and I sort of organically.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
That's so cool. You and Kevin Smith have some incredible back and forth. Like to come onto that set and go toe to toe with an established Kevin Smith as Ares, and like you're just knocking them back and forth. It's so cool. One of my favorites is in Amphipolis Under Siege, of course.
Yes.
And it's weird. I think you give him you're thinking with your cod piece again, brother, or something like that.
Is that the one when I said I'm catapulting dead cows?
Yes. Yes.
Well, that scene I loved that scene. That scene originally was going to be stationary, just us talking.
Really?
And I asked the director, can we not do it on the move?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. So I think it was a sort of when you're moving, there's just a bit more dynamism about what's going to happen next.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I remember too that I asked a question in that. I can't remember what the question is now. Is it worth it? Something to the effect that, is it worth it? I asked him.
Yeah.
And in the scene, the way it's written, I asked the question and Kevin didn't have a line of dialogue back. So I knew if I just left him hanging and waited till I say my next line. So I remember that was a conscious decision. I remember thinking,
Cool.
I will ask him, is it worth it? And then I'll wait for him not to say anything, because I knew that would make it look like he knew it was a risk.
Wow.
And that's what I said to him, there will be no compromise, something to that effect.
Yeah.
And I'm saying it to him, and I remember this as though he, at heart, knows he's screwing up.
That's amazing. What a cool, because it does affect so much like our knowledge of Ares understanding, our knowledge of Athena's understanding.
I just left him hanging.
Yeah.
I just left and I didn't answer, and I left it for 3 or 4 seconds and I just waited. And the editor didn't cut it out either. The editor left with that.
Yeah.
Yes.
That moment in between us as though he's acquiesced
Yes.
Well, what an intelligent choice, but also a really generous choice as an actor to give that to Kevin as well. Like, that's amazing.
Yeah, it was a bit of a moment that was created.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
That's so cool. So we have to ask you, Paris, do you have any favorite memories of working with either of the two leads of the show, Lucy Lawless or Renee O'Connor?
I remember watching Renee do a fight scene, and it was a long fight scene. I was watching to the side.
Oh, cool.
And she got it in one take so fluidly, so beautifully.
Wow.
The entire crew broke into applause.
Wow.
She's
Go,
badass.
girl.
She was a really lovely girl. That's what I remember about Renee. Just a lovely, lovely person.
Wow.
And really switched on and really good. And Lucy was just, I mean, what a woman.
Yeah.
Pregnant, doing her own bloody stunts. I mean, and so humble, so welcome. She would have parties at her house. I remember being really cold, and she loaned me her beautiful blue Angora sweater.
Oh, that's so nice.
Secretly wanted to sort of keep, but I handed it back. Just very, very, very down to earth. Very, very down to earth.
Amazing.
Didn't pull any star tricks. Just everybody felt welcomed. And that was the same for the crew. Everybody felt welcomed on that set. And that's because of the precedent set by Lucy and Rob together. Yeah. Yeah. She was she's a pretty impressive person. And she has a lot of complications in her character.
Yeah.
Which she just pulls off beautifully.
She really does.
It's the best show in the world, really.
It was one of the best things I've worked on, for sure.
Love that.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah. It was just a lot of fun in a beautiful country with really nice people. I mean, what's not to like?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
So, Paris, did you keep anything from the set?
I wish I had. I wish I had thought to do that.
We have to hit up Renee for the outfit.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I kept anything. I don't think first of all, they were going to keep all the costumes at that point because there's always a chance someone's going to come back or someone's going to reincarnate as someone else or blah, blah, blah.
100%.
So, but I do have a lot do photographs.
Oh,
Wow.
So I do have that.
so cool.
I can't
I
wait
think
to
I
see
have
that.
the album here somewhere.
Shut up. Don't
Really?
tease us like that she's getting up.
Jeez.
She's getting out of her chair.
Bloody
Don't
hell.
you? Oh my God. Paris, don't.
Oh, my God.
It's not in this bookshelf, so I'd have to go and find it because I had a lot of my stuff shipped over from the UK.
Oh,
And I have a whole album of photographs.
no way.
Yeah.
That's so What sort of camera
wow.
were you using at the time? Do you remember?
I think I was using a Canon SLR. So it was a nice camera.
Oh, wow. It's a proper camera.
Yeah.
It's proper.
Good photos.
Yeah.
I'm fascinated to know, Paris, what's your thoughts? Do you think Xena should be revived or should we leave it as it is?
Well, I think Rob had the vision to kind of bring something with the series. From what you were saying, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So he was trying to do something differently and welcoming to an audience that maybe hadn't felt that in the past. But I imagine if that's what he was doing then he's trying to do that now. So if Rob is okay with it and Lucy's okay with it, and it could bring a new audience and bring something new to the table that maybe no one's expecting, then I don't see why not.
Yeah, cool.
I don't see why not.
Would we ever see Athena back in her golden armor as Paris Jefferson herself?
I doubt it. I don't think they would do that. I think that
I'm not watching it.
Yeah.
I think that everything about the casting would probably be very, very, very new. Yeah. And I think that's right.
Ah, okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, Paris, many of our listeners are not from New Zealand or Australia. We've been collecting from all the cast and crew we've been talking to like a local secret. So like a recommendation when you hear that a family or a friend is going to Australia or New Zealand.
Well, I would just say, I don't know how much of a secret it is, but I would say just make sure you take the ferry if you're in Sydney, to Manly and
Yes.
walk to Shelley Beach.
Oh.
Make sure you walk to Shelley Beach. And there's a beautiful, beautiful cafe on Shelley Beach. And stop and have a coffee there. And then a lot of people don't do this. And then you can walk from Shelley Beach around to North Head.
Wow.
Spectacular walk, because suddenly you're just in all this kind of wild fauna and flora. You don't see it anywhere else in Manly. You just see this particular type of foliage, and it's pretty beautiful, to be honest.
Wow.
Pretty beautiful. So that's what I would do.
Oh,
I didn't know how beautiful it was until I left.
That's so cool.
I didn't know how beautiful Sydney was until I left.
Oh,
It's a spectacular city, isn't it? It may be the most beautiful city in Australia.
yeah.
I think one of the most beautiful cities I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Nice.
I love that recommendation.
Yeah, Sydney's great. And it's an Australian recommendation.
Oh, yeah, I should think of one for, in New Zealand, I would say, do the Milford Sound walk
Yes.
at the end of, in April, when it's winding down.
That is such a good hot tip. You are a local. I'm going to put you
I
as a
did
local.
do that.
You're not stealing her.
You're not. She's a New Zealander now. I'm claiming.
No, come on. So, Paris, what are you working on at the moment that you'd like our listeners to know about?
I wrote a screenplay called Looking for Des Carte.
Wow.
It was one of 8 winners, a pretty high-profile competition called the Writers' Lab,
Oh my God.
which is out of the US, Canada, and the UK.
Bloody hell.
And it's
Amazing.
my first screenplay.
Wow.
It encourages women over 40 and non-binary.
Oh.
Awesome.
So it was pretty awesome environment to work in. And I got a phone call from one of the organizers, Elizabeth, from New York, to say I had been selected. And it was one of the best feelings in the world, because it was my first script. I sent it in, and then I sort of had forgotten about the deadline for when they were going to let me know. And it's set in 1977 in Australia.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
And it features a young orphaned boy who's quietly brilliant, but obviously traumatized. And he's sent to live with his rather young taxi driving, greyhound racing grandmother,
Right.
early
Awesome.
50s, and who's pretty wild character, but also very secretive character. Father. And so it's about loggerheads between the grandmother and this boy, and the grandmother wants to keep her secrets to herself and not talk about the death of her son, her daughter-in-law, and her granddaughter, who was only 5, with Kevin, who is 10. And Kevin, my parents' first child, died when he was 9 months old, and his name was Kevin. So I wrote the screenplay so he would have a life on screen.
Oh, Paris.
That's really beautiful.
Far out.
And if you can think of someone who could be kick-ass, complicated, sexy, as a young, hot grandmother.
Are you going to play it?
Please.
Are you going to?
I was actually thinking of Lucy.
Oh, of course.
Get on the blower.
Oh, she'd be...
So, and the producer of Fight Club, Ross Grayson Bell, said that the screenplay was beautiful, haunting, deeply imaginative, almost touching on the profound.
Oh, wow.
So maybe,
Wow.
there's obviously women that carry that level of danger in them.
Oh, Lucy, for sure.
And unsentimentality. That's what I really liked about Lucy's performance as well. She never was sentimental. She never milked scenes. And I think that's... Oh, it's my husband coming in. Okay. And I think that's a very Kiwi, and I would say that's a similarity between Kiwis and Australians. There's not that kind of sentimentality of something. So I think that's why I thought of Lucy for the role of Maggie.
Lucy Lawless would be brilliant in that.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. Oh,
And you're right too. There is that similarity between Aussies and Kiwis. We just get the work done.
Get the work done.
Get out of there. Yeah.
Hard yakka, mate.
Yeah, hard yakka. Yeah.
I love that. Congratulations, Paris. That's so exciting. I would love to see that on the screen.
Yeah.
Like, keep us updated, please.
I will.
Yeah, we'll make sure to link to everyone that's listening when we eventually get to see it. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Love that.
So, and finally, Paris, where can fans find and follow your work?
I'm on Instagram.
Great.
Cool.
I am, I think Instagram, and I have a website too. I don't know if you've seen that.
Yes, I have. Yes,
You
of course I
have.
have. Yeah, of course. It's Paris Jefferson. Of course I have.
And that's got videos that go back to when I first started, like the music videos I did with Ice House.
Wow, man.
Yeah, that was pretty wild.
Wow, that'll be a cool time. That was
It was.
Australian music industry. Bloody hell.
And all the great haircuts that went with that.
Yes. Yeah.
Paris, you're such a fan favorite, but selfishly, I have to say, for me, you're probably one of my all-time favorite TV characters. We in the queer community, we're so lucky to have had allies like you, brave enough to stand up in roles like Athena to ensure that we could see ourselves on screens. Like, representation, it really matters, even if that representation is an ancient Greek goddess that really wants to kill a child. I just want to genuinely say thank you for joining us, for joining our whānau today. Ka mihi nui, haere rā, and aroha to you. Thank you so much. We love you.
Thank you so much,
Thank you so much. That was beautiful. It was such a pleasure to be here and meet you both. I had a blast.
Oh, wow. We
So
love
much.
you.
And thank you for reminding me of just the outreach of Xena and the effect that it has to this day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to remind me of the wonderful, wonderful time I had for those 2 months. So there you go, girls. It's been an absolute pleasure meeting you and chatting.
Paris, it's been a blowout. It's been amazing.
Thank you so much.
Lots of fun.
Take
You
care.
too.
Bye, darling.
Bye-bye. Bro, oh, wow. That was Athena.
I know.
Yes.
There are no words.
There aren't any words. That was Paris Jefferson. Like, mate, now going back to the very first episode, did we ever think we would get Paris Jefferson? I can't remember.
No bloody way. We wanted her. 100% we wanted her, but there is no way that we thought we would actually get her because she's so cool.
I've actually got an Athena poster behind me, guys, which has been there from the very start. How cool that she referenced that king story. Like, if you want to be a king, don't act like a king.
Yes.
That we mentioned in the first episode.
That you'd heard from the con, yeah?
Yeah. And we got to talk to her about that.
I love that so much. It's so incredible to see, like, get these connections going throughout the entirety of this. It's so special.
I'm blowing out because if I look at like my teenage self and I would whisper in her ear and say, one day you're going to interview that woman. It is just completely tripping me out right now, man.
It's something that tripped me out. How just black and white Paris is about the fact that when she was reading it, she could totally see that it was very clear cut to her that Athena loved Ilainus, that this relationship was extremely deep and extremely meaningful for her. They were in love. It just
there was no doubt about it.
It just sends me into like a whole different headspace. I just okay, get back inside my bed.
You've lost your ability to talk. Just freaking out over there in the corner.
Oh, face buried in my hands.
Oh, fucking hell.
Back on track. I was really fascinated by that story about the fact that when she was in the audition room, she felt like that other person that was also auditioning kind of made that comment about how tall and beautiful these people were to her and she didn't really feel like she'd been included in that observation.
Crazy.
Isn't it insane when she ends up landing that role?
When she's gorgeous.
But it is like, she is a teeny tiny person. She is like the same height as Florence Pugh, you know?
To us OGs that have no idea, what's that? How tall are they?
She's like
Gabrielle's height?
5'4".
Same height as Renee O'Connor.
Sorry, that's a better gauge for you OGs, isn't it? Renee O'Connor.
Yeah.
For us all.
I found it quite interesting how she was talking about the difference between New Zealanders and Australians. That was really Oh, I think she's onto something there. Like, you know, how the Scots arrived more in New Zealand, we got more of the Irish, and that explains a lot, I reckon.
Yeah, I thought it was definitely a sentiment in New Zealand. If you were to compare New Zealand and Australia to Canada and America, likely I think Kiwis would be more likely to be associated with the Canadians and Australians, the Americans. It's just interesting, isn't it, culturally? Like the different connections and stuff you have. I do have to say, though, from doing this podcast, we've been getting so much connection and communication from people in Midwest America that seem to be really vibing with our like hard yakka kind of sentimentality.
G'day, Midwest America. How you going?
Okay, one thing that we have to talk about though is that this Paris Jefferson is the kind of woman that can just say words like dynamism or acquiesced within a conversation.
You're saying like it's like a bloody porno.
But
Dynamism.
Dynamism. But
It's like a naughty phone call. Yeah, she's pretty articulate, hey. She's got a beautiful way of speaking. Yeah.
And that brain on her.
Yeah.
So smart. Goddess of wisdom.
All right, Xenites, you can find us at xenawarriornutballs.com. You can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Podbean, YouTube. You can follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Make sure you leave us a comment, like, share, rate us 5 stars so these stories can keep going on and on and on. And send us a scroll. We love a good yarn.
Yeah, man. You don't have to rate us 5 stars, but if you do, we would love it if you could think of it as though like you're suggesting it to another Xenite. Because that's kind of what you're doing by rating us 5 stars. So if you would share it or tell someone that you liked hearing us and they should have a wee listen to Paris, please rate us 5 stars because that's how it helps us get out there further and further.
Yeah. Okay, all right, we'll battle on, Xenites.
Ka kite anō. We'll see you again soon.
Hey, Lou. They should have made an Athena doll.
Wait, hold on. So you would have another collectible behind you on that enormous wall. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.